Circle patterns for multiplication. Okay, these can get quite difficult if you don't understand them. This is a quick way to understand how they work. Okay, we're going to start. We're just going to pick a number here. Let's pick 3. 3 is going to be our number. Okay, and it just means a circle pattern of multiplication. So let's do it up here. 0 times 3 equals 0. 1 times 3 equals 3. 2 times 3 equals 6. 3 times 3 equals 9. Okay, simple, 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 right? Okay, everything seems simple so far, and I'm going quickly with this because it is very easy. We're going to start with, as we use here, 0, 3, 6, 9, etc. Okay, we're going to go through this pattern so we can make a pattern. And this one's going to be, this number here, 3, develops a pretty good pattern for you. All right, but we start with 0. Then we know 1 times 3 is 3. So the next one is 2 times 3 is 6. And then you know when to stop this pattern is when you start overlapping the lines again. And you'll see what I'm talking about in just a minute here. But the next one's going to be, from there, it's going to be 9, okay? And then we've got to go 3 times 4, and that's going to be 12. Now, that's where a lot of people get lost. They go, whoa, where's 12? There's no 12 on here. Well, it's going around in a circle. So we're going 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now this becomes 10. I know my marker's wearing out here. It becomes 10. It'll become 20. It'll become 30. It'll become 40. Every time you go around, it becomes the next 10 up. So that makes this 11. Okay, and this makes this one 12. Starting to catch on now. So now the 2 becomes the 12. All right, let me shake my marker here because it's wearing out. All right, and then 12 after that, it'd be 4 times 3 is 12. Okay, probably the way I'm handling it too. And then the next will be 5 times 3 will be 15. This 5 now becomes the 15 because remember we go around, we're adding 10. If we go around again, it becomes 25, 25, 30, 35, etc. It just keeps going on. You keep adding 10 to it. So if you understand how this works, it'll just keep feeding onto itself. So we go from here, we go to 15, 15. So 3 times 6 is 18. Well, this 8 becomes an 18. And then we go from there, boom, all right? All right, so we've done 6 times 3, and that's gonna be 18, and this changes to 18, okay? And then we're gonna do 3 times 7. 3 times 7 will be 21. 21 over here. Boom, we're getting close to the end of the pattern here. 21, and then let's see, 3 times 8 will be 16, 24. So 24 will be down here, 14, 24, because we've gone around twice. 24, then we come down to here, okay? And then 9 times, that would be 9 times 3, that would be 27, so that'd be 17, 27, so we go over here. I know this one's a really confusing one here. And then, but we're getting the pattern, we're almost done here, and then we're gonna start tracing over ourselves. And then after that, then it'll be 10 times 3 will be 30, because this would be 20 or 30, and the 30 is the case here. And now we're back to square one, and we'll start doing the pattern again. So if you see how that pattern works, boom, 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 as the mathematics goes on. So as you've seen our numbers, we're going from one to the other as we're multiplying 0 times 3 all the way up to 10 times 3. 10 times 3 brought you right back to the home square of 30. Okay, so I know it seemed a little confusing. We'll do a simpler one, all right? We're gonna do the number 5. 5, okay? 0 times 5, 0. So that's where we start. You always start at 0. So 0 is gonna be your starter. And then 1 times 5 is 5. Now, 5 times 2 is, remember, we rotate around, we come back, it becomes 10. Now we go back to 10. And then 5 times 3 is 15. So we go right back down here. And then, let's see, 4 times 5 becomes 20. So we go back up here. So basically, it's just going to go back and forth, because this is going to become 25, 35, 45, 30, 40, and so on. So this is going to be a straight line right there. So I hope you understood that one. That one's an easy one. It's just up and down, up and down, up and down. As you rotate around the clock, you're going to go 1, 2, all the way to 10, around again, 20, 30, 40, and continuously you're going to add on 10 to each one of these, 10, 11, 21, 31, 41, 51, etc. for all these other numbers here. So anyway, let's try another number here. Let's try 4. Let's try 4. So we'll start at 0 again, because remember we start at 0. 0 times 4 is 0. And then 1 times 4 is 4. There we go. We go to 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Okay. And then 4 times 3 is 12. We got to go all the way around. Add 10. That becomes 12. We go over here. 12. Okay. And then 4 times 3. That was 4 times 3, right? 4 times 3. 4 times 4 is 16, so 6 becomes 16. We go down here to 16, and then, let's see, 16, 4 times, 4 times 4 is 16. 5 times 4 is 20, and we go back up here, 10, 20, and the pattern just goes again. It's going to become a star. So basically, these are circle patterns for multiplication. So as we look here, that's really complicated. Simple, somewhat complicated, okay? But you understand that as you go around, you're adding 10, you're adding 10, you're adding 10. It's kind of like a military clock. When you go around, 1 o'clock now becomes 1300, 1400, 1500. You're adding 12 every time. Well, this is only a 10 plus wheel, 10 plus wheel, 10 plus wheel. So I hope you understood that. Hope it was quick and simple. Didn't waste a lot of your time. Circle patterns for multiplication. Good luck. Works for me.